And I am live, ladies and gentlemen, from now or from the future. Welcome to my very first non-gaming stream. I hope it goes well. So I'm gonna try to maybe show you. I'm gonna take a screenshot of one of my other browser windows in a second and show you, just to try to show you something. Basically, right now. Oops. Right now, I need to save my screenshot. I think it's only saved on my clipboard. Where's my open the main window? Yeah, can I find that? Where is it? Where's it saved, man? Where are screenshots saved? Oh, open folder. Yes, there we go. So now I want this. Can I just drag and drop into OBS? I cannot. Okay, so I need to find image, create new anime schedule. Okay, let's try. Okay, browse. Okay, where the hell is this image? Where is this that I just opened? This is in there. Let's just put it in here because it might be easier if I put it in here. Yeah, put it in here. And then, yeah, I can open it. Okay, there we go. I think it's visible now on the stream. Should be anyway. I don't have, what is it called? I don't have the special mode, so it should be fine. Okay, wait. Just one moment, I will mute myself. I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. Nothing important happened. Whew. Had to run up and down some stairs. Okay, regardless. This is the picture I wanted to show you. Look at this. Can I make it bigger? Yeah. So, this is from a website called animeschedule.net. It shows me in the order in which anime is coming out, like each episode. And I use it usually to track which episode is out, of whatever season I'm following. And yeah, as you can see, there is, I think, 14 anime on this picture that I'm currently up to date with. I've seen, granted today is Sunday, not Saturday. I didn't refresh the page. But I've seen everything except the latest episode of Blue Archive, which would have come out like 2 hours ago. So I'm up to date with pretty much everything on this picture. And I'm up to date with one more that was airing on Tuesday, which I also have characters from there on this tier list. That being Unnamed Memory, and I also, which I dropped after the last episode, I'll talk about it when I get to it. And then I dropped another one that was airing on Wednesdays, on Thursdays, I think. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, so because I'm watching so many anime, I decided why not do some kind of anime tier list. Actually, I want to do many. But we'll see how this one does, how I feel after doing this one. So this one's for Best Girl, obviously, as is here. And I might do Best Boy, you know, in the future. Anyway, get rid of this. So, yeah, let me first, disclaimer. I think I wrote it in the description, but disclaimer, this is my opinion. It's, it doesn't hold any, you know, weight. Everyone is free to choose. This is not such an important topic. Well, it is a very important topic, of course, but you're free to choose another opinion that does not match with mine. That is number one disclaimer. And number two disclaimer is that yeah, this is from these anime that I just showed you that I have seen this season. So there is nothing from Demon Slayer, which I'm not watching, My Hero, Slime, some of those very popular anime I'm not actually watching. So if your favorite best girl this season is in one of those anime, I'm sorry, I've not seen those. So anyway, with all the disclaimers out of the way, I think we're gonna get started. Yeah, the order of these that I've put them up is by the sort of airing order of each episode. So like the first show is the first one that airs on Monday according to the schedule, and then the last show will be Blue Archive, which is the last one that airs on Sunday according to the schedule. So that's the order I've put everything in, and then yeah, I'll just talk about each show as I go. Okay, well, number one. Can I zoom? Should I zoom in here? How does the zoom look on my OBS? Yeah, probably better to zoom in a little bit. Why not? Oh yeah, no disclaimer. First of all, I had the disclaimers. This is not a disclaimer. This is more of an explanation of how it's going to work. So I have 4 tiers with S, A, and B, S, A, B, and C, and I'm going to put all the characters in one of those 4 tiers. Then once I'm finished with everything, then all the characters from S, I'm going to decide between them at the very end of the stream who's going to be crowned best girl, according to me, in my opinion. So that is the way it's going to go. That's how I decided to do it. I feel like it's sort of interesting. It keeps the tension going of who's going to win at the very end. And yeah, I think it's going to be close for the top. But there's a lot of very interesting characters in the season. Oh yeah, more to explain also. Best girl for me just means best female character, kind of as a general thing. So it's not super specific in anything, but it just means best female character. And let me just check something. Okay, there's a lot of contention, so it's gonna be tough, but let's get started. So first anime that I'm gonna talk about is Reincarnated as a Seventh Prince, another isekai that there's totally not enough of these days. Yeah, I'm be honest, this anime is just generic isekai bullshit. But generic isekai anime bullshit, and I love it. It's very fun. It kind of doesn't take itself too seriously. The main character is a kind of a psychopath. He's a bit of a he's like a 10-year-old prince who is reincarnated he's reincarnated in the same world, so it's not technically an isekai. I don't know. I don't think it should count. I mean, I don't know if it should count. It doesn't matter. But it's kind of an isekai vibe, and then he's OP, of course, the most overpowered character in the series. And he's a bit of a psychopath when it comes to like just wanting to learn more about magic and just doesn't care about anything else. Except also trying to hide that he's OP as fuck. That's the general gist of the show. So yeah, it's not a super serious show. So here are the 4 girls that are from this show. This one's the most, the one that's shows up the most often. This is his attendant and swordmaster teacher, I guess. A bit of a Shotokan for the main character. And she's kind of funny. She's great. She's like really OP in her own right. So where can she get placed? Silpha. That's what's her name. Yeah, but another thing. There are this many characters, and I'm watching 14 different anime. I do not remember all their names. I'm sorry if I forget a name. I definitely don't remember all their names. So this one's Silpha, I think. I went over them when I was getting the images for the tier list. Okay, so Silpha. Where can she? I don't think she's all the way up to S tier. I feel like she's good, she's cool, but I don't think she's that cool. She's still kind of interesting. I mean, yeah, she's just Shotokan, kind of crazy, overpowered One-san character. I kind of like her. I think though, it's a B tier. I don't want to like give too many characters too high, because if I'm a bit like easy to please in some senses, so I might like put too many characters way too high up. But yeah, the thing with this anime, the humor kind of, I guess, fits the most, and is what makes it kind of hit. Okay, anyway, let's just I'm only allowed changes. I mean, I can change stuff later, but for now, yeah, I guess you can go there. That's fine. She's not super amazing character. Tao, she's like a martial artist, so not like using magic like typically. Let me see myself. Am I? Yeah, okay. Maybe I should move myself. Can I? Where am I? A bit too... The thing is, yeah, if I move around a lot, I don't want to hide the tier list, but it's fine. Okay, you can see the tier list. It's close enough. It's good enough. Where am I? Chrome. That's where my tier list is. Okay. So number 2, Tao. Yeah, martial artist. She's kind of fun as well. I think she's slightly funnier, but they're both kind of funny. I think I'm gonna put her there. They're both kind of funny, kind of interesting, but not incredible. Okay, now the sister. This is the main character's older sister. She's like a crazy animal lady. Definitely kind of interesting. I don't remember what she did. So she kind of okay, wait, look at all the other characters. I kind of want to like make sure I have a solid... Oh, I think... Can they go in A tier, some of these? I don't want to put too many in A tier later, but... Okay, I think I want to put at least one of these characters in A tier. I'll see. From each anime. I don't have to, but from this anime, I feel like one character deserves to go in A tier. Okay. The sister. She's a crazy animal lady. Kind of funny, but I think she's weaker than the other two. And this one, I think she's stronger than the sister. I don't think she's stronger than, like a better character than her. This is not about strength, like physical strength. This is just a strong, like, character strength, as in more interesting character. Well, better written character. Or better, more interesting? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think this is the order in which I like them. But does Tao, for example, want to go one tier up or not? Does she or does she not? Nah, I don't think so. I think they're all kind of mid, I guess. B tier, I think fits. It fits her. Do I want to put the sister down though? Yeah, I think so. Maybe let's put. She's kind of like, she had a funny moment, like when in her entrance she just literally kissed her brother, the main character, which kind of anime bullshit moment, but yeah, okay. I don't even remember their names. That's the worst part. What's her name, for example? Let's go back to. Can I open my anime list on the next tab? Wait, did I just like do something bad? It might have. Yeah, that's okay. Let's stay here instead on this tab, and let's not. Yeah, I'm gonna use Mal on here instead on the other browser. Okay, where was I? I wanted to check this anime that I'm going through right now, which is the 7th Prince Reincarnation. Just to double check their names. Yeah, so the sister is called Alieze, and the other girl is literally not in the top. Oh, she's called Ren. Yeah, I think they both go here. Ren was kind of only in the last episode. Yeah, okay, I think they both can go to C tier. They're not super interesting. They don't have a lot of screen time. It's not like anyone goes into C tier. It's not really necessarily a bad thing. Like, it might be just due to low screen time, due to nothing too interesting having to be done with the character yet. Anyway, these I'm enjoying this show, but it doesn't look like it from the way I'm rating the characters so far. Or from the way I've rated the characters. Listen, the rating is just there to kind of like order them. In my head, they're all like, even C tier is good. Like, it's still interesting. I still want to watch the anime. I still like the character enough to watch the anime. So, but they're not carrying the anime. I could put it that way. Yeah, for this anime, the main character kind of carries it in his psychopathy a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be for the 7th Prince. Let's move on. Next, we've got all of these characters from what's the anime called? Let's see. I forgot I don't remember the name, but it's another reincarnation isekai anime. This one is technically from an isekai, yes, because it's from one fantasy world to another fantasy world. I think Giga made a joke about it, like, he doesn't get overpowered at level 1, but level 2! Whoa, we're going crazy here. But yeah, It's called level 2, chilling in another world with my level 2 super cheat powers or some, yeah, that's what it's called. Basically isekai bullshit. Some more. I think in terms of which was more interesting, I don't know. They're both kind of interesting. I'm vibing. I like isekai trash. I'll admit it. Anyway, the first is the titular character. This is Fenris. This is the main character's wife. And yeah, I mean, the show's literally about her. This image is a bit annoying, the way it's kind of very grainy, but I don't know if I can what I can do about it. Wait, maybe I can find. Wait, can I? I can't do anything. Okay, let me just quickly go on studio mode. Wait, no, that doesn't help. Never mind. That's stupid. Wait, that is pretty stupid. Okay, let me just hide my browser for a second while I check something. Okay, so this, honestly, yeah, this should be fine. Oops. Okay, I just have to make sure. What is this? Okay, whatever. Yeah, anyway. Okay. Anyway, yeah, let's put that back, I guess. Okay, actually, no, let's put it back in a second. So what do I want to look up? I forgot what I wanted to look up something. Oh yeah, I want just a better image of Fenris. Fenris. Does it immediately show her? Okay, it does. Let's go on. Remove. Yeah, show my browser. That's what it is. There she is. There she is, Fenris. Yeah. So she. Can I open image in new tab? There we go. Yeah. Okay. There you go. You have Fenris. She is definitely like the main girl. The show is literally about. Well, not exactly, but the show knows what it's doing. The whole opening is about like her being cute. So yeah, I think she's great actually. So she starts off like evil character, and then he is defeated by the main character, and then it's like, oh, I want to follow you. You're my master now, and then they marry. Kind of, I don't know. It's not super like heavy on the romance, but yeah, no, it's good. She's great. I think she's great. She's awesome. Another one which is kind of awesome is Ballyrosa. So these four are like a gang that sort of joined the main couple, and they just vibe alongside them and live with them. And of them, Ballyrosa the Knight gets the most screen time, and I think she's the most interesting one for sure out of the four. Now, is she a S tier level or just A tier? I'm not 100%. She's kind of, I kind of like. I think she's good enough to be S tier. How many other characters do I have though? Yeah, maybe I'll leave her at A tier for now. She's so she's very funny. I think the Demon King himself has like a crush on her, and that's hilarious. She's just terrified of it. And yeah, she's a great character. Definitely, I think she can land A tier for sure. I don't want to rename the A tier. I already named my tiers. There's gonna be only one best girl in the end, but we'll get to that by the end. Anyway, yeah, okay. The other characters, I don't even remember their names. I think I need to Belano or something. Let me just double check. Let's go again into what's that anime called? Where that's from? Yeah, it's this one. Belano and Blossom, and the other one was something else. I don't. Okay, let's find it. Wait. More characters. Bileri, something of this for the last one. Okay. Oh, Belano, she's kind of funny. Basically she's the archetype of like super weak, like mage, but like super weak endurance and just gets tired immediately. She's just tomboy fighter archetype, which is, you know, I mean, design-wise, right below the picture, she has some great abs. So, like, I can't argue with the abs. She's somewhere around here. I think maybe, yeah, I think she's top of B tier. This one, honestly, all their designs are freaking great, the 4 of them. So yeah, this one, in terms of design, I think she's better than she's might be near the top, but I think she gets the least amount of attention from the show. So they're all kind of the same level, kind of interesting. Are any of these more interesting than them? I'm not sure. I don't think the inside of each tier matters too much. Just trying to put maybe from each show all the characters together. Okay, 2 more from this show, from the level 2. Wait, can I maybe just find it? Level 2 Isekai. Oops. Yeah, that one. That's the just for thing. Okay, whatever. Just look at the picture. The picture. Where's the Oh, there's the picture. There. Okay, there's the picture. Okay, shut up. That's enough. This is the this is the anime, the level 2 Isekai kind of yeah. Okay, from this anime, there's two characters. So these are like sort of the main characters. These characters appear a bit less, or I don't know actually, because this one just appeared like in the last 2 episodes, and she's kind of new, but feels like she might stay with the main cast. This one appears a bit less regularly, so she's like the left hand, right hand woman or whatever of the Demon King, just the cat girl. She can go to, I think she's, yeah, I don't know. There was nothing special about her. She's just kind of like a demon cat girl. Her design is alright, but that's about it. This one, in terms of design, immediately it didn't hit. She's a genie. I don't know. She's kind of, yeah. She's supposed to be super powerful. Of course, the main character is infinite powers. He wins because isekai bullshit, anime bullshit. But she's kind of interesting. So she seems to be like a masochist. Like after she got completely destroyed by the main character in Revenge, and beaten, like physically beaten up. So yeah, she's kind of funny. I think she can get up to S tier, to A tier. I mean, yeah, S tier still no, only one character in S tier so far, and that's about to change because next is the Wise Wolf Hollow, which goes straight to the top of S tier. I did not watch the original Spice and Wolf. But yeah, I understand now. I understand why everyone kept saying that this one waifu can convert them into economists. She can make economics interesting, and if she can make economics of like medieval economics interesting, then she is near the top of best girl. Hollow is absolutely incredible. Completely lives up to the hype. I was like, when I started the show, I was like, well, like I know she'll be cool though. I like her design. I feel like she'll be interesting. She'll be a good character. But will she live up to the hype? Because everyone who's seen Spice and Wolf, they're like, whoa, Hollow is the best wife ever. Hollow fan for life, whatever, and all that. And like, will she live up to the hype? And she totally does. She's amazing. Hollow, I'm totally on board the hype train. Hollow is one of the best waifus ever. Definitely top tier of the season. Very likely to, I mean, I don't know yet. We're gonna have to decide on best girl in the end, but she's up there, near the top. Okay, next now we have the Train to the End of the World, Shumatsu Train Dokuiku. Pardon my pronunciation. I don't know why I pronounced it in Japanese, but the Japanese name, but with such a weird English, American, whatever accent. Anyway, yeah, so Train to the End of the World, there's we have the 4 main girls who travel with a train. We have the girl in the beginning who actually presses the 7G button. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch the show. At least the first episode. It's kind of crazy. And then yeah, so the main girl that presses 7G in the beginning of the episode 1, and then they're trying to reach. And then this girl was in 1 episode or 2, the Queen of Zombies. She was kind of interesting. And I like her. There was some more. I think there was a scientist woman, but she got less screen time, and I was like, yeah, maybe she can. Maybe she'd be in B tier, the scientist woman or something, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, let's start off with the main girl, with the main four girls first. So normally this girl, Shizuru, I think. Let me just double check their names then. Let's go here and do train to the end of the world. That one. Shut up, I'm not logged in. So looking at the character name, so yeah, I don't know why she's near the top, but I'm not complaining. She's my favorite, I think. Anyway, Chizuru. Shizuru, as I remember right. Shizuru is the main, kind of the main character. They're all main characters, but she was like the one that's closest friends with the girl they're trying to find, and she sort of started the train, and then the rest of them kind of joined her. She kind of feels like she's the main character, but they all are. She's definitely at the very least A tier. I think I definitely enjoy her. I think even near the top of A tier. Maybe not the top, but she's I think she's A tier. Yeah, in terms of characterization, she just kind of she's a bit sort of like act first and think later, or not think at all. Not necessarily like not necessarily being stupid, but more so like emotionally a bit odd. Yeah, no, she's kind of good. I don't think I'd put her in S tier, but I don't know. Once I put all of the characters from this anime into this, I might put one of them up to S tier, but I'll decide which one. I don't think two of them deserve it. But anyway, there's a lot of good ones here, so I'll be honest. I really like her. I think she might be the one. She's a fucking amazing. Akira, right? Akira's her name. Yeah, Akira. She's kind of just like basically a nerd. Yeah, Akira is basically a nerd. She is. Yeah. Yeah, she's just a cute nerd. Look at like the already in the picture you can see, but I can click it to see it in a. Yeah, I guess this is a better view. You can see like how she's holding a book with her sleeve. She's so cute. Yeah, so she's short. Oh wait, why did I close this? I don't need to close it. Anyway, go back to the anime. Shumatsu. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Akira, I think she's the best of the bunch. She's got yeah, she likes reading books. She's kind of like not necessarily shy. She's a bit introverted, you know. Nerd. She's kind of like always arguing with the Gyaru, and I kind of ship them together totally. I think, but you know, she's great. I love her, and like she had like an episode in which she was like high, and acted like a I don't want to spoil too much of the different animes that I'm talking about, but I think she's my favorite from this one. So anyway, let me talk a little bit about the other ones as well. So this girl, I kind of like her. I think she's here. What's her name again? She is Nadeshiko. So Nadeshiko, she is she's basically like the mom of the group. She's the most emotionally mature. She's like, whenever there's an argument, she's the one. She's like the voice of reason. Always, it appears in their group. And yeah, she's kind of good at it, I think. So definitely a good character, I think. Maybe a bit too, a bit too emotionally mature for her age, but you know, I think it's not super unrealistic. So yeah, she's great. Definitely a great character. Gyaru's I'm personally not a huge fan of, though this one is quite good, quite decent. So I will put her like near the top of B tier. Personally not a huge fan of Gyaru's in general, but she is. I can admit she's a decent character. Then we've got the Yoko. What's her name? She's not in the top characters. No, where is she? There she is. Yoka, not Yoko. Yoka. So Yoka, she is, what is she? She is the girl that. So in the first episode, she presses the big 7G button and everything goes to shit. That is the intro of the show. That is like, if you thought 5G was bad, you should watch this show. that talks about 7G and how the entire world goes. Logic stops making sense, and then some four cute girls go, anime girls, they go on fun adventures in the illogical world. So yeah, this she started it all, and she's the main sort of, I guess, goal. The anime, by the way, is an anime original, so we don't know how it's gonna end or how far it's gonna go or what's it gonna do at the end of season 1. But anyway, so she's friends with Shizuru. Yorka is friends with Shizuru, and they sort of had a falling out before the show started. But that's why Shizuru decided to take the train and go on this adventure to try and find her again. Back in Tokyo from far away, in Shinagawa, I think. Did they say it, that Shinagawa? May have misremembered. Anyway, that's the main sort of purpose of the trip. But unfortunately, we haven't seen like too much of her in terms of like, we only saw a couple of flashbacks. And from the flashbacks, she definitely seems like an interesting character. I think I'll put her B tier for now. I feel like if I see the whole anime, if I see a lot more of her, I might put her higher. But for now, she's a B tier because we've only seen very little, like in terms of the, like in flashbacks and yeah, from what we've seen of her so far, she's great, but we haven't seen enough to judge too much. Okay, this one, we actually, this one who's only been in for 2 episodes technically, and is not going to be there again, has had a lot more screen time. So that's sort of the reference I can put. Anyway, with that said, what's the name of this one? The zombie girl. She's Mito. Mito-san, or Mito, the queen of zombies. So yeah, a bit of a Kusugaki vibe. She kind of fits the vibe. She discovers that zombies, like her town or whatever. So basically, the gist of the show is that every single like town in Japan has had like a different effect from the 7G tower activation stuff. And her town, everyone turned into zombies. And so she's actually, well, that might be a spoiler, but she's actually not a zombie. She's a human who uses makeup and pretends to be a zombie. And pretends to be the queen of zombies. And they kind of just follow her. She discovered like in the beginning that, wait, let me check something. Interesting. She discovered kind of in the beginning that that zombies are weak, explode if they see Pantsu by accident. I told you, Tanab is crazy. And so she just decided, she became the queen of zombies, and that's what she does. She just orders them around, they give her food, they do whatever she wants. It's not super deep, but it's very fun. I think it's A tier fun, so I'm gonna give her, I think there. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable place to put her. Okay, and with that, we kind of end the Train to the End of the World. The next anime before, well, let's actually go to it, I guess, before going over the characters. Unnamed Memory. So this anime is a little bit problematic, and I need to talk about it. I have to talk about this. So shut up. So this anime, I watched the first episode, right? And I was like, yo, this shit is awesome. It's looked amazing, episode 1. It was incredible. It was like, the main character is like a prince, and he's like, I think he's in his 20s, I don't know. And she's like supposed to be a super old witch, but you know, that doesn't age. And he's just like a complete Giga Chad. Like, not just like, he's not like OP, like he's just standard fantasy, decently strong character. Not like anime bullshit OP levels, you know? She's kind of anime bullshit OP levels a little bit. But he's just kind of just a Giga Chad. The way the way he talks, the way he does everything. He was a little bit of a Giga Chad, and I was like, yo, this is awesome. Episode 1, it was awesome. And it could have stayed that way. It could have been that way. From what I've seen, basically, the underlying story of this anime, that's from the light novel source, is amazing and is incredible. But the studio are not adapting the underlying story. They're adapting the key high points of the underlying story and skipping all of the build-up and everything, and it just, the anime, like, as a result, is almost like a complete mess. Even with this, I think it still has, wait, where is the unnamed memory if I go back? Oh, there it is. It still has a 7 score because it's the underlying story of the light novels is that good, I think. Anyway, it's a really good story, but unfortunately the anime, they're just sort of trying to adapt every high point and ignoring all the build up between them and just skipping stuff, and it feels super unnatural. It feels super jarring. People who, like me, who haven't read the source material, it's jarring for us. People who have read the source material are complaining as well, from what I've seen. So it's very unfortunate, but I feel like this studio kind of did this source material dirty. That's all I'm gonna say. With that said, there's still 2 girls I decided to pick from here, which is of course the main girl, the main witch Tinashe, and the other witch who is for some reason not in the top characters here. Where is she? There she is. Lucrezia. So first of all, Tinashe. I said all I had to say, like the prerequisites of this anime. And despite that, I still think she's S tier. I fucking love Tinashe. Technically the anime itself like is pushing her down to A, but I want to keep her in S tier because she's just, I don't know, I really love her. Like from the moment, like the first episode, her design, the way she talks, the way she acts, really best girl material in my opinion. So she can stay here despite like the anime that I'm literally dropping after last week's episode. It was too much. Episode 6 or 7 or whatever was like, I was like, no, that's enough. I'm done. So I've dropped the anime. I'm gonna read the light novels, but she's definitely like up here. She's amazing. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I have to say. Now on the other side, on the other hand, I've got Lucrezia. I don't remember how to pronounce her name. Doesn't matter. She's good. She's kind of like the One-san kind of ara vibe, which I'm not personally. It's not my favorite vibe, but I think she's a decent character. She totally can fit into A tier, I think. Right? Maybe B tier. Maybe B tier. Or A. You know, I think. Yeah, she kind of is a bit of an exposition bot in the anime. Maybe if I read the manga, I'll like her more. For now, it's another manga that I know I like her more, but for now she's gonna stay in B tier. She's quite good though. And now we are on to our 5th, 6th. I lost count of which anime we're on, but we're on to Konosuba season 3. Let's see, Konosuba 3. Where is it? Is this one 3? Where's 3? There's 3. Why is it not the first? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, this is just. It's peak Konosuba. I mean, it's just good stuff. If you like Konosuba, this season's great. Personally, I think it's a banger. So yeah. Anyway, let's start with the 3 main girls. I hope it's not controversial, but I'm a Megumin simp. I'll be honest. Megumin is best girl of the trio. They're all good, but Megumin is the best one. And then Aqua and what is happening? Why can I think it's the size of the images. Some of these images are bigger. I got them from my anime list, and some of them are smaller. So like, when you go over a bigger image, you need to kind of like go further past it, which is a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, I think this. Actually, I think this is my order of liking. I like all 3 of them, but I think this might be my order. Well, the ordering in the S tier doesn't matter for sure. In the other tiers, it kind of matters. Yeah, because in the S tier, I'm gonna pick randomly between them. Oh, not randomly, but I'm gonna pick between them. All of them have a chance to be best girl, right? I'm just kind of doing everything in order here. Yeah, I think this is kind of actually maybe even Barbarossa over. I mean, no. Aqua is kind of like Barbarossa is kind of like similar to Aqua in a sense, a little bit. Oof, they're both good. They're the same. Like don't pay mind to their specific order. I like them both, but I like Megumin more. Right? Megumin is best girl, so Megumin's staying in S tier from Konosuba specifically. Granted, there's a caveat. We're about to get to the caveat in a second. So Chris and Eris. Chris, I'll be honest. Actually, yeah, her interaction. She's had a lot of screen time this season. Her interactions with Kazuma have been really funny. I think she can get the top spot on A tier. So they're interchangeable, but she goes near the top. And then she doesn't get a lot of screen time. Whatever little screen time she did have, it was a really fun scene. Almost A tier worthy for the character. Granted, yeah, I'm rating them mostly for this season, I guess. In which case, I do think La Latina has more stands out a little bit more than Aqua. Not in general, but also specifically in this season. And then, yeah. So as I was saying, Chris has a lot of good screen time, good stuff this season. Eris had like one scene. Granted, she always doesn't have a lot of scenes, but that scene was hilarious. It was just silence, and it was the funniest thing ever for so long. Anyway, yeah, moving on. Iris, this character, if you've not seen the new season, you wouldn't know this character. This is the Princess Iris, who kidnaps Kazuma to the castle, and then hilarity ensues. And yeah, she's amazing, fucking hilarious. So it's really weird. She's they kind of like have a bro-con cis-con relationship with Kazuma. And she's super, yeah, she basically at one point, like in one episode, he convinces her to call him Oni-chan, and then she says it, and then he's like, whoa, let's go. And that's just sort of the vibe of the whole couple of episodes. She's been great. This season 3 has been amazing. She definitely goes up here next alongside of Megumin. I'm gonna put her in the end because I'm gonna put, as I said, S tier order doesn't matter. The rest of the orders kind of matter, but I think I like her more than Megumin just this season specifically. In general, Megumin might. Okay, no, never mind. I don't know. They're both good. They're both awesome. Anyway, that was Konosuba season 3. That's been great. I'll be honest. Konosuba season 3 has been great. I might like reorder some stuff as we get like a bit more full in the middle tiers. And I don't want to get too top heavy, you know? Like, I might push some of these characters down, even though they're already quite low. Okay. Yeah, actually, should I do first rearrangement already? I have so much stuff coming up. Yeah, I'm gonna do some rearrangement. I'll be honest. This show is not that deep. These characters are kind of like, the designs are cool, but they're not. They don't give me a lot. So they're going down. I'm sorry, you're going down. You're definitely going down for sure. I think even there, yeah. You can go like there. You can go down, I think, there. Yeah, okay, let's stay like, because I'm getting a lot more characters. I don't want to like have the tier list be too top heavy. I think some rearrangement has been. There might be more in the future, but for now, this is it. Okay. Next, Girls Band Cry. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to watch this anime. This shit is fire. This is a 3D anime, a CGI anime, 3D CGI, whatever. I don't know what it's called, by Toei Animation, and it's an absolute banger. This anime is amazing. Yes, it's decently highly rated. I've really enjoyed it. Like, the animation is amazing. The facial expressions are awesome. The characters are awesome. Their interactions are awesome. The sort of the emotions are great. The way everything gels together is really good. It's sort of like, I don't know, it feels like a really unique project, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I definitely really love this anime. With that said, I need to rate all of these girls. So Momoka, definitely up there. Gonna need put her in the top of 8 here right now. Really good, really great girl. She's one of the main cast. It's kind of the band. These two came out later. I'll double check their names, but they sort of joined the band later. But actually, I think all 5 of them are IRL like band members in some Japanese pop band or rock band or whatever. And then they're voice acting for this anime. It's kind of like an interesting project. Anyway, with that said, this is kind of the main character, Nina. And yeah, she is definitely S tier. Totally has the potential to be best girl. She's hilarious. This girl is the definition of girl failure affectionate in brackets. She is a complete mental wreck, and it's just so and such a gremlin, and it's so interesting to watch. And yeah, she just doesn't shut up. She doesn't know when to shut up. She doesn't have a break. She doesn't have breaks. She doesn't have an off button. She's just like always on all the time, and it just works. And man, it just fucking works. It is peak. She's 100% best girl of the show of Girls Band Cry. She's amazing. She's one of the reasons I really love this show. There is a scene in episode 2 where she just goes on complete mental breakdown, and it's one of the greatest scenes this season. All right, short break just for a second. I'm going to mute myself. And I'm back. Again, had to run up and down some stairs. We're getting... Wait, where am I? I'm here. I'm in Chrome. Yeah, so I was still talking about Girls Band Cry. Girls Band Cry, peak. Nina, fucking peak, and peak, dude. Isiri is her family name, whatever. Isiri Nina, peak. Great, just amazing. I love her. She's a great character. She's 100% S tier. Deserved S tier. Okay. Moving on. Third girl of the band, Subaru. She's great. I like her too. She can go like there, I think. In A tier. She's totally awesome as well. She's quite awesome as well. She's so basically okay, let's sort of give a so for her I explained for Nina. She's a mental wreck. She's great. Really, I love seeing her on screen. She doesn't have breaks. She definitely carries the show. Momoka, I think, right? That's her name. Yeah, Momoka. She's kind of like an adult, and actually, like, weird enough, despite them being in a band, she definitely feels like she's a few years older than high school age Nina. I don't know how. I think it's because of the way they did it with the CGI and the 3D. And yeah, so her design basically is really good. The way she acts, like, she's so she's an adult who's already like had some success with the band, but then she's trying to find it again, kind of. And yeah, no, she's a very interesting character. The sort of the vibe she gives off is very good, and I think that's why I'm putting her. I'm a lot of this is based on vibes. Like, I'm bad at expressing myself, which I know is not the greatest thing to do. It's kind of like one of the worst things to be when trying to make a tier list and discussing why you think such a character is better or worse. But yeah, the vibe is a lot of what I'm basing these characters off, and her vibe. Well, not a lot, but at least for her, the vibe is definitely fits there. I really love her vibe. Subaru is like she's an actress, and yeah, she's definitely good as well. She like from the beginning tried to talk to Nina and trying to be nice, and then Nina was being a complete gremlin. And yeah, she's had some moments as well. She had like one episode mostly about her and about her wanting to quit the band, but then not quitting, quote unquote, and all that. So anyway, what I'm trying to say with all this is watch Girls Band Cry. It's fucking good. Okay. Yeah, so she's also great. The two new girls, I'm liking them as well a lot. Definitely, I think I like them both. I think I'm gonna put them both here. They're both very interesting. They're both very interesting. I totally I think I totally like them both, and yeah, they're currently like the last episode I watched. They went on kind of like a road trip, and we and the previous one they kind of were already in the band, so they kind of got a decent amount of screen time in the last two episodes. and they've been interesting. Yeah, I think this one. Okay, what are their names? I'm so bad at names. Tomo and Rupa. So Tomo accidentally like leaked that Rupa has trauma or something. But Rupa at the same time, Rupa seems like the nicest and the most like relaxed sort of wholesome person. So I feel like we're gonna see some interesting development with them. I've definitely enjoyed them kind of joining the main band, the main trio, and yeah, it's interesting. Basically anyone new interacting with Nina is hilarious. Is a gem to watch, because yeah, her interactions with anyone are just kind of super interesting. So trying to fit like the different personalities together at once is great. Okay, now next anime is called this. Well, it's a manga light novel, and that's the adaptation. That's what it is. So this is the next anime, and it's good. It's another sort of it's not isekai actually. It's just straight up fantasy, but it's the isekai vibe a little bit. Anyway, it's anime kind of bullshit. The main character is kind of overpowered. He's not like super. He's very overpowered, but not like. I think like there's power scaling in the world where he's not the strongest, but he has the potential to be kind of idea. He becomes like an archdemon, which is like a title. He has a title at some point. The basic story is that he gets this elf belonged to the former archdemon who died, and then our main character sees her, kind of falls in love at first sight, and buys her right away during the auction. and then it's there's always like this sort of caveat with these fantasy, like, oh, the main character buys a slave, but they're not, but then they treat them nice. Is that morally like good or not? But I mean, you don't. I don't have an input on that specific debate, but what I do have an input is that after the first episode, there is some like action, but for the most part, it's a very wholesome anime with a lot of especially between them two, is just super wholesome story, and it's really good. I've really been enjoying it. So with that said, okay. So the first episode I was like, it just seems average. It seems okay. But the second episode, you know what happened in the second episode? Where am I? You know what happened in the second episode? Look at these images. So I think this happened in the second episode, but the important thing that happened in the second episode is that her ears started wiggling. Her elf ears started wiggling, and it was the cutest thing I have ever witnessed in my life. And Neffy automatically went up to S tier because of it. She is absolutely amazing. Her ears wiggling is peak. I love Neffy. She's great. So yeah, so the relationship, I guess, sort of progresses between her and the main character. What even is his name? I don't remember. Can I go back? Zagan, yeah. The relationship between Nephilia, I think, and Zagan sort of progresses a little bit throughout the main story, and it's very wholesome, and Neffy's just being very, very, very cute. I think, yeah, she's between so the two like cute fantasy waifus of the season that sort of fit a similar archetype is, I guess, Neffy and Fenris. Not exactly the same, but a similar archetype. And of them two, I think I prefer Neffy personally. I'm just gonna say it, but yeah. Well, as I said, S tier is the only one not in order. Best girl will be decided. I think maybe I'll reorder S tier once I decide on best girl. We'll see. Anyway, from the same show, we've got Cecilia, I think. Shastile. Close words, names. Who remembers names? Shastile. So she's like a knight, a holy knight or whatever. She has like a holy sword. She's kind of like goes back and forth on like her ethics, and I feel like that's kind of like a part of the show, and it's an interesting part of the show. the whole like the church is sort of portrayed a little bit as against the sorcerers, and they think all the sorcerers are evil. I feel like it's a bit morally ambiguous because they're sort of like conceding information. It's not super deep. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little bit like morally interesting, I guess. She's definitely a fun character. I think she goes somewhere in B tier probably, maybe like there. Yeah, no, the end of B tier. Fuck it, put her towards the end of B tier. This girl, she's just a bit of a etchy. She's like a shop owner for clothes, and she just likes dressing up Neffy and the next character. Yeah, she's alright, I guess, but C tier, nothing special. Now, this is Valefor, the scary dragon. Okay, this is the daughter girl. She came into their castle, basically, into Zagan's castle, and she became de facto the daughter of Neffy and Zagan, and it's been the most adorable thing for the last 2 episodes. It's great. She definitely needs to go like somewhere, I think. Quite in terms of cuteness, she definitely matches Neffy, but I'm gonna put her like maybe like here. Let's put her here. Somewhere in the top right here. I don't think I'll put her. I don't want to put too many characters in S tier, but she could be up there, you know. And yeah, this anime, like, it's kind of like fantasy, like anime fantasy, basically. A bit stereotypical in that sense, but just a little bit. But I'm still enjoying it. You know, I love these kind of stereotypical fantasy / isekai anime. So sue me. Please don't sue me. Please, that was a joke for legal reasons. For any other reason, please don't sue me. Okay, I still got a lot left. Wow. Oh. I thought I did a lot, but I think I'm less than halfway through. Oh no. Why am I still less than halfway through? Okay. Let's see. Next anime. Okay, when I first saw this, so basically I first decided to watch this anime because I was like in the comments of another anime, and someone was arguing about how like this anime is better, but they said this was the name of the anime. And I'm like, what? And I looked it up, and this is the anime. It's literally called A Salad Bowl of Eccentrics. I love that it's an anime called Salad Bowl. It's great. And I decided, I was like, I need to try this. Like, what is this? Also, Giga like mentioned it a little bit, and so I wanted to try it. She's very like a cuckoo kind of. Main girl is princess kind of. Oops, what did I click? Not recommendation. I don't want recommendations. Sword Art. I just saw that for a second. Recommendations. The first one. Sword Art Online. Okay, thanks. Okay. So as you can see here, we got a couple of girls. I actually didn't even put all of them. This one I didn't put into the list. I don't remember. Oh, whatever. She shows up a little bit. She could be up there somewhere in B tier or C, but she doesn't have too much screen time, I guess. Okay, so basically the gist of it is this girl is a princess from an alternate Japan, kind of, with magic. And this girl is like her attendant, guard, kind of. And then they both sort of jump through a portal to get isekai to the real world. And then this guy's a detective, and then he finds her. And then she starts living with him as de facto daughter, kind of. And then she's homeless. And then she's also later not. Her adventures are some of the most interesting things in the show. She joins a cult. She becomes the leader of a cult. She becomes a mule for a scalper as well at one point to buy up like rare stock. It's crazy. Then this is the cult leader, and this is a this girl is a lawyer. Their names, I don't remember most of their names. Yeah, here are their names. I think, yeah, basically. Basically, okay. So, we've got now, first one, main girl, princess, Sarah. I think, okay, it's close. I don't know if Sarah can go all the way to S tier, but I think she for sure should fit into the A tier category. She's great. She's been awesome. She's been like really fun. The whole vibe with her and the main character, whose name I don't remember, Sosuke. Yeah, Sosuke and Sarah together, just very fun. Like they go so like he takes her along when he does like his private investigation. He's a private investigator, detective kind of, and so he takes her along, and also she's like a huge fan of Detective Conan manga, and it's just no, she's great. She's totally top of 8 here. The reason she's not an S tier yet is because I think her attendant deserves that more than her. So Livia is a knight, and she's just so funny and so stupid, and that makes it so funny. She's kind of okay. She's not that stupid. I'll be honest. She's not like stupid, but she's kind of like funny stupid. You know what I mean? Like comedic timing, stupid, and she falls for some crazy shit, like, you know, getting into a cult, like being homeless. Granted, that's not due to stupidity. She was handling being homeless like a champ. But yeah, no, she's absolutely hilarious. She's I think if one person in the show gets it, it's her. Like, gets the S tier. It's last episode was mostly focused on Sarah, so maybe I could almost swap them, but I think Livia is the one that gets S tier. But they're both really good characters, both Livia and Sarah. Now, moving on for the last two characters from this anime. What are their names though? So this one's Brenda and Noah. So Brenda is the lawyer who the main character Sosuke often interacts with, and so they help each other. Kind of, they're business partners a little bit. Like basically, she's a divorce lawyer. I think I don't know if that's her primary purpose, but she works as a divorce lawyer, and then she hires him to find dirt on the opposite party of the divorce. To help out with the divorce, so it's a good like that kind of business relationship between them. Anyway, she's a 40-year-old woman, but that looks like a lolly. She's not a bad character by any means, but she's also not a great character personally. So I'm gonna put her, I think it's in there. She's a bit, I don't know, she's a little bit boring. I don't know if she romantically is into the main character, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's like a vibe they're trying to give off with the show. She gets here. I'm sorry. She's all right. She's not bad, but she gets here. No, that's nothing special. Okay, the other one, Noah. I think she's a bit better. She's a bit more funny. So she's a cult leader. She knows it. she can manipulate this girl. She's a huge becomes a huge simp for her, and she changes the cult to be, instead of in her name, to be in Livia's name. Because Livia pressed her so much, and she, she's basically top tier simp, and she can fit here in A tier, I think. Maybe in the top of B tier, but for okay, no, this is fine. I think it's reasonable. Okay, and now we are getting somewhere. So let's look at the picture. So my picture, we have gone through most things, actually. We are here now, so we've gone through all this. So we're about like halfway through. I think we're about halfway through. Okay, well, getting back to it. Oops, wrong button. Getting back to it. We have got the next anime, which is one of my favorites, but it's a season 3, so let's see. Don't need to type the full name. Yeah, look at the this was the first anime, I think, that I saw with such a long name, and I was like, I'll give it a shot, and I loved it. Basically, the gist of this anime is this guy is the Demon King. Logic doesn't exist for him. Who is stronger, him or someone else? Him, by definition. That's about kind of how it works. So the first, just kind of hilarious. Like, the first season was basically a lot of The first season was a lot of like him getting put into like situations like, "Ooh, how's he gonna deal with this?" Well, that's how. With quotes such as, "Did you really think that killing me would be enough to make me die?" Or did you really think that by stopping time you could stop me? and and yeah, these kind of quotes from the first season is what really stood out from the show. Basically, they represent the gist of the show. He's bullshit. OP. He logic doesn't apply to him. He will win. Like that's the idea. And he's also kind of like super wholesome. He's very like he's a ruler kind of. He's a demon king, right? And he's really nice to all his subordinates. It's basically he's super OP, but he's a demon king. But also he's incredibly wholesome, and it's not like an evil demon king. He's a wholesome demon king. So that's the gist, sort of background. In terms of recommendation, whether I would recommend this anime, the first season, absolutely. Watch the first episode of the first season. If you love that, you're gonna love the whole season. If you don't like it, then you probably won't like the whole first season. Then you should drop it. That's the way I can recommend it. So like, the first episode of the first season, like it sort of shows what the show is about. It shows you. So if you like that first episode, you're gonna love the first season. And it will be a banger. It's a banger personally. Second season, part 1, and this is now part 2. I can't really recommend. Like, you need to really love the first season, and then also, like, if you like the first season but you're not sure about continuing, don't watch the second season. If you really love the first season, then give it a shot, but be prepared that they decided to dump like every single amount of lore in every and new characters in like the first couple of episodes. It is just so lore heavy, and so much stuff happens that it's very like difficult to follow. Like, I think this guy behind him is like a god, but also a god in the body of like one of his former subordinates from 2,000 years ago, and he's just like sitting there, and it's just, yeah, it's a little bit difficult like to follow. I think he's a great it's really, I'm really enjoying the show. I'm still enjoying it even 2.5 seasons, but it's difficult to recommend like the second season, part 1 and 2. But if you I'm gonna repeat it again, if you watch the first episode of the first season, you will love the whole first season. It's a banger. If you really love the first season, then you can give the second season a try, the part 1 and part 2. But you might like to like rewatch the second season part 1 twice, or like the way I did it was, since it kind of had like it had issues with the release date. So the second season part 1, the first six episodes released, and then like due to COVID, like it was delayed for like until like a few months. It was delayed, the continuation, and then a few months later when the continuation started, I was like, oh shit, it started back up. And so what I did was I rewatched the first 6 episodes, and after I watched them, like the first 6 episodes of the second season a second time, then I was like, whoa, this sort of extra lore and all these new characters kind of makes more sense now. so yeah, it's difficult to follow, but I'm still enjoying it at this stage. With that said, let's look at all the characters from this anime. So, this is, what's her name? Arcana, I think. She's like a goddess, an unnamed goddess. Arcana. So she's an unnamed goddess, or goddess who forgot her name. Basically, without spoiling too much, she's kind of like there's kind of like this god fighting tournament bullshit that Anos has stumbled upon in the like literally under the ground, like under the world, in another world, and she's part of that, and because she's joined that, she's forgotten her original god memories and name and whatever. Anyway, she is just kind of like kudere, like a very quiet, stoic kind of character. She's interesting. Like, you can see there's some kind of depth to her character. I definitely think she deserves S tier. I think she goes up here maybe. Yeah, sure. Put her somewhere here. Like, no, did I say S tier? I meant A tier. Yeah, she's I like her. She's one of the best characters this season. A new character in the season, and she's quite good. Now, Eleanor and Zeshia, her daughter, they're just kind of fun. I mean, they're personally, like, they're great characters, but I'm just putting them here because Zeshia is what can I? Zeshia at the top. I'm kind of putting them here because of low, not much screen time, but they're definitely interesting characters. Totally I like them. I like them as characters. Now, this is Emilia, right? This is Emilia. I keep forgetting her name, but she is the best character of the season, for sure. I mean, I guess after the best girl, for sure. I don't know, like, if you... between her and Anos, I think she might still be. But she's for sure the best girl of the season. She has so much, like, character development since season 1. Every season so like in the first season she was kind of like in the background. Well, not in the back. She was in the first 2 episodes, and then afterwards she was kind of like in the background. And this season she's back into the foreground, and she's like a really good character this season with a lot of development. Emilia, she becomes like a teacher. She's a demon originally, a supposedly high blood demon, but like not anymore because she was against the Demon King because she thought he was a fake. And that's not why he sort of punished her. He basically got rid of her quote unquote pure bloodedness, and turned her into a half blood or whatever, or not a pure blood demon, which was all against her entire identity, because she was kind of like a bit of like an elitist, almost like a racist kind of character, in that sense. And she was an awful person in the beginning of season 1, and since then she's like really grown as a character. And this season she's a teacher. He's instated her as a teacher in the Hero Academy of the humans, not the demons, and she's really grown as a character. She's amazing so far, amazing right now. So yeah, she's definitely the best girl of the season for this anime. So for Misfit of Demon King Academy. So yeah, Emilia, S tier. She deserves it. You deserve it, Emilia. You go, girl. Now, any MILF enjoyers are going to say that this girl is S tier, and I'm going to agree with them, probably. But no, I think this is Anos' mom. I think, what is she called? She's not in here, obviously. I have to click somewhere. Isabella, I think she's called. Yeah, I think she was, whatever. Isabella. Yeah, Isabella, Anos' mom. She's great. She's hilarious. She's kind of like an archetype of like lovingly doting on Anos, on the main character. Even though he basically, the funny thing in season 1 is that this revealed already in season 1 is that because he's so the lore of this, the very basic part of the lore is that Anos Voldigoat was the Demon King 2,000 years ago, and then he sacrificed himself to end the war between humans and demons, to be reincarnated 2,000 years later. And so he did get reincarnated 2,000 years later. He got born as a baby. And then there's like a really funny scene in season 1 where his mom is holding him, and they're trying with the dad. They're trying to like pick a name, and she's like, "What's your name?" And he goes like in a full deep voice as a baby, "Anos Voldigoat." And it's so funny. And then he grows up, I think, in a month to full size human man. Oh, demon man, I guess. And then he goes to the school, and then like everything happened. But every time like he goes back home to his mom, she just like makes him his favorite gratin or something, and he's really happy about it. He's really wholesome. So yeah, she can go basically same vibe, I think, mom characters. Okay, Misa, she's really good. So granted her season was not this one because this is second season part 2. Misa's standout season was second season part 1. That's when she sort of, it was all about her kind of towards the end. She still had some cool moments this season, so I think she still deserves quite a high rating. But yeah, I'm gonna put her, I think, like maybe close to here. Yeah, I think they're both quite good. If it was previous season, well, she wouldn't be here, but Misa would be like here or maybe even next year. The way like Emilia standing out now, Misa was standing out kind of last season. She was it was kind of about her sort of full she has 2 personalities. It's not like a dual personality thing. It's more of a there's many sides of her as because she's a spirit demon kind of hybrid. But yeah, no, she's awesome, still awesome. She's great, top tier character. Now Sasha and Misha, personally, of the 2, I think I don't know. I was gonna say I prefer Misha, but in the beginning I think I did. But I really love Sasha's like moments as well. Like in the beginning of this season, there's a really fun moment with Sasha where where she sort of gets flustered because Anos wakes her up in her bed, and it's really, really funny. I think they're both A-tier characters. I'm gonna put them like, I think they go here. Wait. Yeah, sure. I think this is fine. Yeah, put them there. They're interchangeable. Sasha and Misha, they're amazing. They're great. Yeah, they're from season 1. They were already great in season 1. They're still great now. And yeah, absolute. Yeah, it's great. I love Sasha and Misha. They don't have too much screen time this season. That's why, like in the first season, maybe they would go higher up. But I still love them a lot, so they get to stay here. All right. Now, moving on. We are getting closer and closer to the end. I'm almost there. Once I get to the end, I'm gonna crown the best girl of spring 2024, according to me. Okay, this one girl, this is, okay, I'll be honest, this anime I dropped after 2.5 episodes. Like halfway through the 3rd episode, I was like, no. Hananoi-kun, did I spell this right? Yeah, this one. So some people like it. It's not like completely disliked. Some people definitely like it, for sure. But personally, I don't really love it. I really didn't enjoy it. Basically, it's just really slow. I mean, it's not for me. Like, I don't necessarily think it's a bad anime. It just wasn't for me. And so it feels like almost I'm dunking on it, but I don't really like this girl. She was just very boring. She's the main girl, and I think she has like some friends which are even more boring because they had literally nothing going for them. So basically her like shtick, which is not necessarily by itself a bad shtick, because someone else later on has the same shtick. So her shtick was that she doesn't know anything about romantic love, and she's never felt it. She doesn't know about it. And like you could make a decent romance out of this. And the main character, the male lead, he's a bit of like he's just a bit like wacky. He's kind of crazy. He's a bit of well, he's an ikemen, of course, but he's kind of like red flag kind of guy. Listen, I think I might not be just the intended audience. I don't know. It seemed like he's kind of not boring, like the main character, the male lead. But the way like the story was framed and the way it went like slowly, it's like every scene feels like it's traveling like super slowly. I really just got bored while watching it. I could not keep up. So I halfway through the 3rd episode, I was like, no, I cannot keep watching this, and I just stopped, and that was it. So yeah, just have to mention a little bit about this anime. Anyway, moving on. Kaiju number 8. There's 2 girls from this anime. Oh boy. Kaiju Hachigo. What an absolute banger of an anime. This, I think, is my favorite anime of the season so far. I am really, really enjoying this anime. Oh, look, there's a poster with Kikoro. And with the katana captain. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So this anime is good. Good shit, actually. Yeah. Unfortunately, I feel like it's not gonna get super far. I think I might actually get into the manga because I'm really loving this like so absolutely so much that I might actually get into the manga later. But yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it, and I'm loving the characters and the development, and yeah, that's it was really surprised me because initially when I looked at the poster and I was like, I mean, I'll give it a shot because like it's popular, I know, and I'll give it a shot, but I'm not like I didn't have my hopes held super high. Didn't know much about it, but I didn't really feel like I didn't care. I feel like it's probably gonna be alright, but I really enjoyed it. Like from episode 1, I'm like, damn, this shit slaps, and it did slap. So I think it's my favorite anime of the season so far, but we will see to the end. We'll see to the end if it's my favorite. Now, in terms of the 2 girls from it, so Mina, the original girl that's sort of shown in the very beginning, the childhood friend I really love her. She is, first of all, I love the childhood friend archetype. I love her like black hair. Is it red eyes? I think it looks like red eyes. I don't know. But yeah, I love her design. I really love her design. She looks so badass. She looks so cool. She looks like, yeah, she looks awesome. I really, really love her visually. I love how she looks. I kind of like how she acts. She has like a tiger pet. There's one moment where she sort of like tells, like, he manages to the main character manages to get into the anti-kaiju forces or whatever, where she's a captain. She's like at this point, so they're childhood friends, but they haven't talked to each other in a while. She's like the most, like, the biggest captain in the force or whatever. And so the guy manages to get into the force, and she's giving a speech, and he like blurs something out, like accidentally blurs something out, like, hey, and he calls her by her first name. And then she's like, you just spoke you spoke too friendly to a superior officer or something like that. Do 100 push-ups. But then she like turns away and smiles. And it's really cute. So, you know, she's really amazing. And from the beginning of the anime, I think I kind of wanted to put her here. Like, I really, really enjoyed her. And then Kikuru, like in S tier, like she's awesome. And then Kikuru showed up. So like right when she showed up initially, I was like, whatever. I don't like her. I like the main girl. Give me the main girl. Give me more not main, but give me Mina. I like Mina more. But then like we had more and more Kikuru, and just her like casual interactions with Kafka, the main character. And then the fact that like by this point it looks like she has like a small crush on him, and she blushes every time he like compliments her or something. And it's just so cute that I cannot not put them both in S tier. I love them both. I really love them both. I hope, in terms of romance, I think I still hope that it's Mina wins. I don't know how. Whatever. It's a shonen anime. They don't, like an action shonen. They don't usually focus that much on the romance anyway. But so far, I'm really enjoying the anime, and both of these girls are amazing. Okay, wow. We are getting closer. Now, next anime is this one. Well, this is also quite highly rated. So, this anime, it somewhat gives a slightly similar vibe to Girls Band Cry, but it's a bit more classical kind of anime, like standard animation style, not 3D CGI or whatever. Though it's not exactly the same thing. So yeah, so there's these four main girls. Let's look at the picture up close. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so there's these four main girls. There's Mahiru, Kono. What's her? Why am I so bad with names? I swear to God. Let's look at names. Kano, yeah, Kano. That was close enough. So Mahiru, Kano, Mei, and Kiwi, and that's the order sort of they join up in. Sort of create themselves like an online kind of artist group in a sense, where like she's singing and then she's doing like music production, or she's writing the song for it. She's doing like art, and she's doing like music video, and helping her with sort of digital music production, because she's only like classical producer or classical musician kind of. And yeah, that's kind of the basic of it. Yeah, the way I see it, it's just good vibes. Honestly, I really enjoy this anime. The animation, like the quality is quite really good. And the characters are all kind of interesting. There is some subtext of Yuri in there, and of romance, and I hope that subtext grows into a fuller text. I'm really, really enjoying that part of it. I'm really enjoying all their like chemistry together. So yeah, I want to keep watching this, and they're all quite great. So yeah, with that said, in terms of which one I like the most, or how I'm gonna rate them, I think, oh man, I knew it was gonna be top heavy. Everything is an A, S and A tier, bro. I can't put any of these. Oh, okay, no, I can. Okay, so Mahiru definitely goes to S tier. Where in S tier? I think around here, maybe. Yeah, she can only go here. I really love. She's kind of like the main character. She's definitely carrying the show quite well. This one, I also like her a lot. She's a little bit lower, maybe, but no, say like, oops, like there, sure. Let's put them all in A tier, but like sprinkle them around, you know? And maybe not all. Okay, Kiwi. I really love Kiwi. Oh, I can't. I need to put, I can't. No, I think, yeah, here. Here. And lastly, May. She's also good. She's slightly less good though. I think May can go in here. May can go in B tier, so it's not all A tier all the time. I'm gonna like zoom out by the end of this. Well, after I decide best go, I'm gonna zoom out, sort of like look at the more holistic picture. Okay, and lastly from this show, this girl kind of is for. She was kind of in the beginning of the episode for a bit, but then she was like later in one of the other episodes. And actually, turns out she's like a 30-year-old woman or something, or with a child who goes to school, and she's an idol, and she's great. That episode was like really good with her, so I really enjoyed it. I think she can go like somewhere in A tier. Definitely enjoyed her, so yeah, let's see, like, oh, here. I think this is perfect actually, yeah, because we saw like more of her background. I feel like once we see her background, I forgot her name. Sorry, once you see her background from Girls Band Cry, she might go like way her up, but for now she's here. I think yeah, that's a decent order. Yeah, I'm sorry that it's top heavy. It's how I do tier lists. Just all anime girls are good, you know. I love them. Anyway, let's see. Next one, Whisper Me. That's the name. This one's the actual Yuri. So this one's not subtext. This is properly romance Yuri, girls love, and is good. Actually, again, I don't remember all the names, but I'll look at here so that I can remember the names while I'm going through them. So first of all, the main couple. We have Yori and we have Himari. I'm sorry, I don't remember Himari's name, but I remember the character. Like, I remember characters more so than names. Anyway, Yori. Okay, first of all, out of like everyone in this anime, I think Yori's the best character. Okay, I think I might actually need to zoom out back to this. I mean, I can just go in different order, but it's okay. Yori, I think can totally go up to S tier. She is kind of like, she's got that perfect balance of like the cool senpai girl, like tall girl, cool girl, you know, but with the, just like you imagine those perfectly with that sort of gap moe of kind of awkward and kind of shy though at the same time, you know. It's just like the perfect balance of that, and yeah, she totally fits up here. She's amazing. Himari, so this is what I wanted to say. Let's put her back here for a moment. This is what I want to say about like this girl from Hanano-kun. Himari also had a very similar sort of shtick. Like in the beginning, she's like, "Oh, I love everything, but not romantically. I don't know what romance is," and it worked just so much better for her because I don't know, the way the anime was framed, it was just felt way better. They're both romance, but you know, I just enjoyed. Again, she's like my less favorite member of the couple, of the main couple, but I still like her. Definitely a lot more than the girl from Hanano-kun. So yeah, in terms of where exactly I put her, I think she has had a lot of development, and I have enjoyed watching her. So I think she's gonna go quite high up. I think it's close. I think this high up is decently. Yeah, she can go here in A tier. My A tier is full. I'm almost doing a third row of my A tier, bro. This is not going well. This is not going very balanced, but I don't need balance. I have anime girls. I don't need balance. Who needs balance? Thanos, get out of here. Thanos, out. Okay. Almost done. 1.5 rows left. So, continue. Let's see. Here, we've got... yeah, so this girl, these 3 are from the band that Yori, this girl, is in. And she kind of replaced some... This is the former singer of the band who Yori replaced. That's kind of like the vibe. So let's look at their names just so I don't forget. So first of all, Aki. So Aki, this one is actually quite the most important, I think. So I think this girl is definitely like... I think she might even be like a better character than Yori, personally. Like a better... Not personally. I mean, like a better character objectively. But personally, I just like Yori more. But I feel like she might be even a better character than Yori. She's a really really good character in this show. So she has a crush. She's basically best friends with her. She has a crush on her, but she hasn't ever told her. She's very jealous of the main girls, but she still supports them, even though once she was like, no, give up or something to the other girl. She's absolutely objectively, I think she's the best character in the series. She's really good, and it's sad to see her struggle, and I want to keep watching to see what happens with her. So she's totally one of the best girls in the one of the best characters in the show. She's great. Now, these 2 are the other 2 members of the band. She's like always kind of like happy-go-lucky, and then she's a bit more cynical, and they kind of like stick together. It's a very good sort of hot and cold match. And personally, I think I enjoyed this vibe more, but they're both kind of cool. Actually, no, I think. Yeah, something like this. I enjoy like her vibe more, but they're both kind of cool, but I enjoy her vibe more. I kind of like, yeah. Yeah, that's how I decided. Okay, let's see. Am I gonna, like, I'm quite far in. Let's see if I'm gonna do another rearrangement. I'm not taking anything out of S tier, but let's see. Am I lowering anything from A tier? Maybe. I think maybe these 2, like, despite some of these, like near the bottom, might be lowered because they're quite good, but you know. Actually, no. I think it's the opposite. Okay, so this one, I think I want her to go here. I think I like her more. I want to see more of her development because she had like a complete story, somewhat. She can go up here. She's still here, but she can go up here. These, what did I just do? Oh, there. I changed the thing. Okay, so these 2, I think I kind of want to push them a bit down, a little bit, just a little bit, and then. The moms can also go a bit down, I think. But it also stays. Aqua stays. And then these girls can go down. Sasha and Misha. Sorry, Sasha and Misha, I love you, but... Yeah, and the moms, I'm going to put them a bit lower. Maybe like there. Oh, actually, she's a mom. She's just the mom type character of the group, you know? Yeah, I think that's the current rearrangement that I'm going to do. That's what I decided. Anyway, moving on still with the same anime, Whispering My Love Song. This girl, I forgot her name, Miki. She is the best friend of this girl, of Himari. And we don't see too much of her. I think she's gonna be like C tier. She doesn't seem like a bad, yeah, she doesn't seem like a bad character. She just doesn't have a lot of screen time or anything. So she can go up here. Yeah. And then actually between her and her, yeah, maybe put them like that, whatever. This one, actually, I think she goes to B tier. I think she goes higher than some of these. Wait a sec. Yes. There. No, there. Okay. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna put them. Does Lucrezia want to go further down? Not. I think so. Maybe just one down. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna. Yeah. So basically, as I said, I think previously, the order matters in A, B, and C tier. In S tier, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna have one single best girl in the end. Wait, why is this the colors? These are wrong colors, man. What the hell? It's supposed to be... Okay. It's supposed to be purple. What did my colors change? I swear to God I had these correctly set up. Let's try again, and then... Yeah, these can stay like that. Okay, this is fine. Come on, man. My colors got screwed. S is always like red, and then best girl is like gonna be the single best girl, like near right at the top. Let's see. And then this one, what's her name? Shiho Izumi. Yeah, so she's like the quote unquote the villain of the show. Maybe she was. We just saw her a little bit today. We haven't seen enough to like really judge her. From what I've seen, she seems like a bit of an evil character, which I kind of like. I kind of dig. So I'm gonna put her like up here. Yeah, I want to see more of her. If I see more of her, it's interesting. It could go up, you know. But for now, she's sitting here, you know. Just gonna, yeah. She's an evil character. No, I don't think she's an evil character. Just she seems like the villain of the show, quote, of a Slice of Life show, you know. Not like actual evil, or not even like. Okay, not even. I don't think I can even put her like I could even say villain like with a straight face. She's just like the former bandmate, and she doesn't. She clearly has some kind of grudge against her former band. So well, I want to see what it is. But so far, from what I've seen from the latest episode, I'm gonna put her here in B tier. And now, the second last anime, Yozakura. Family. Wait, that's a manga. That's the manga version. This is the one. Yeah. Okay. So, Yozakura Family. Yeah, just a fun show, honestly. Just it's the second, so it's Kaiju number 8, and this one are the two shows from Shonen Jump airing this season, and they're both fucking great. Personally, as I said, Kaiju number 8 is one of my favorite shows. This like possibly my favorite show this season. So I think it stands out on top, but this one's also a really good show. With that said, let's see. Mutsumi, main girl. She definitely fits the A tier. I don't know if she's good enough for S tier completely, but she totally can fit into A tier. Where exactly in A tier I want to put her, it remains to be seen. I think... Okay. Do I want to put her all the way here or no? Since the last episode, I think that in the last few episodes she's been a bit quiet. I mean, she's still there, but she's not like stood out too much. But she stood out very much in the last episode. She's below her. Like Mutsumi's below Himari. Yeah. So quick recap of the show. I guess it's you know what? Just watch the first episode. It's not. They're kind of like a family of spies, and then the main character is basically forced to marry, well, not forced, but he kind of marries Mutsumi, like Tayo, the main character, marries Mutsumi to protect himself, to be protected from the older brother of the family, and then now he has to protect Mutsumi and become a spy as well. And it's great. It's just some shonen action. It's fun vibes. The opening sequence and the opening song is fucking banger, absolute banger. I really like super upbeat. I really enjoy the opening song of Yozakura Family. Okay, the other girls. We have Futaba Nechan, the oldest sister. She is the eldest sister. She. We haven't seen her too much. I think too much of her. From the first episode, we saw her a decent amount, but she seems mature. Yeah, I don't think we have enough like screen time to put her too much higher than this. I think this is where she ends up. We have enough screen time to put her. I feel like she could totally go up higher. Her design is awesome, but yeah, like the full white sort of everything, and then she's like the oldest sister, and she's really short. But we can in the future she could go higher up, but for now she's there. Okay, Shion. We had an episode with Shion, which was kind of fun. She is... I'm gonna go for B tier. I don't know if I want to put her like high B tier or lower. I think maybe lower. Actually, these ones I kind of want to put Misha and Sasha lower a little bit here. This one, Shion. Where does Shion go? Here. I think here is reasonable. Yeah. All right. Here is reasonable. And then this girl is like, what's her name here? It's not in the, I need to click on something else to find it. There she is. Ayaka. She has one person favorite in the anime. In the manga, I'm sure there's more. Yeah, so she's like, she's a yandere, basically. She's a crazy girl. She's completely crazy. She kind of loves the main character, both of them, honestly, but they're both a couple. But she's only yandere towards Tayo, the male lead. She's just like nicely in love with the female lead. Also, she can't hurt her because of her deal with eldest brother or something. Anyway, yeah, I love crazy girls. I'll be honest. I'm gonna put her in A tier. She can go in A tier. Where exactly in A tier I'm gonna put her? I think above Futaba, and even above them. I think she can go here. I love crazy girls. Insane girls? Hell yeah. Go for it, bro. And with that, we go to the final anime that I'm watching this season. Below Archive. The animation. Okay, this anime, I kind of... the way I'll put it is in the beginning, I almost dropped it in the first like 3 episodes. It's kind of just barely interesting enough to not be dropped. I'm not really holding this anime in very high regard. I mean, I guess you kind of can expect it when it's a anime about a gacha game with like so many characters. I hope that I mean, it still looks like good quality, and if I was into the gacha game, I would probably enjoy it a lot more. I hope that the Genshin anime does get made and is good. Eventually, the one that Ufotable are doing, Ufotable. With that said, I have been watching it, so I have been, enjoying it a decent amount. Enough, I think. I think I'm gonna reorder them a little bit. Whatever. Let's start. Yeah, let's reorder them. Like this. Yeah, I think this is kind of wish order of appearance. Yeah, this kind of order of appearance, kind of, and then like, yeah, this is a more standard order. Okay, with that, Shiroko, kind of like the first girl that you see, probably the first girl that you see in the game. I don't remember. I played the game for like 3 days, like 2 years ago or 3. I don't remember. Like, yeah, maybe 4 years ago at this point, almost. I played it for like 3 days. I downloaded it, tried it, played it for 3 days, and I'm like, what the hell is this? I don't like this. It was, I think, I had played Genshin Impact before. I don't remember if this was before or after Genshin Impact that I played this game. I think it's after. I don't actually, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's after. But anyway, I played it for like 3 days and I was like, nah, I don't like this. So I never got into it. The lore seems okay. Yeah, it's just basically cute girls. That's the selling point. The anime is alright. Like as I said, it's just interesting enough for me not to drop it. So I'm still watching. 6 or 7 episodes in. In terms of the characters, though, where am I going to put them? So Shiroko, I think, is the best character out of the... Actually, no, I don't know. But I think Shiroko can go into A tier. I love her design, her vibe. I think her vibe can go up to... here. Yeah. No. There. Yeah, there. There. Yeah, I think that's it. That's where Shiroko can go. Meanwhile, Serika. Oh, Serika is also A tier. I'm not sorry. Not sorry. Serika, I'm really loving her as well. I think she goes actually here. Yeah, she does beat Mutsumi. But I kind of like Shiroko more, man. Personally, I'm personally more of a Shiroko fan myself. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I was typing to someone. Yeah, okay. Where am I gonna put them relative to each other? I think I'll put Serika slightly below Shiroko. They're both awesome, but yeah, they're both great though. Let's see, Hoshino. Personally, I think Hoshino goes into B tier, but near the top. I think there. Yeah, something like that. This one, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of this kind of character. This is also like the mom type character, but a bit too much, you know. It's a bit over the top. I don't love her. I don't even remember her name. It doesn't matter too much, but where is she? Nonomi, yeah. Not a huge fan of Nonomi. Sorry to Blue Archive fans. Let's see. What's next? I don't remember her name either. Ayane. Yeah, Ayane is kind of just like the secretary of the group. I think she's, yeah. I think she's... no, not that bad, but yeah. I'm sorry to Blue Archive fans if you're fans of these characters. They're not bad, I just don't like they're not super... I've not found them super interesting so far. Arona. In the anime, she hasn't had too much like screen time. Or actually, I don't know if we've seen her at all. Almost, maybe like a very little. But we see her in the opening. We see her in the ending a lot. We see her in the opening and in the ending a lot. Especially in the ending, she has a really nice shot. I think I saw her when I was playing for 3 days the game. So she's alright. Like design wise, she's quite good. I think I'm gonna put her in. Oh, I don't want to put her above all these characters though, just for design. No, it's not just for design. You know, there's the mystery there. I think she can be here. I think she can. Like in another season, Misha and Sasha with more screen time, they go up way higher. But I think for now she can be here. Yeah. Okay. And now problems over 68. Let's see. So Aru, I think. What are the? Okay, let's look at their names. Problems over 60. Aru, yeah, there's Aru, Kayoko. So Aru, she is kind of like girl failure affectionate, I guess. She's good. I think not that good though. I think she's top of 8 here. Yeah, she's very funny. Girl failure affection, kind of funny. She's good. I like her. She can be there. This girl Mutsumi, I think she's called. I want to say. I don't want to. Mutsuki. No, Mutsuki, yeah, Mutsuki. That's right. Yeah, so Mutsuki, Kusugaki vibe. A lot of people seem to love her in the comment section. I think she's fun, but definitely not as nothing special. I think so. I'm gonna put her like there. I think she was funny, yeah, for sure. I think here is fine with the way she was fighting, the way everything. This one I kind of like her more actually. Ayako, I think was her name. Where is it? Where is she? Where is she? Kayoko. Yeah, so Kayoko, I think I like her more than Mutsuki. May even like her enough for here. This is just my personal preference. It's like the design and like that vibe I like a lot more than. I think Aru is the better character in the anime so far, but I like her design kind of enough more to put her like higher up. And then we've got what's her name, Haruka. They're the kind of like the awkward one from Problems Over 68, and yeah, she's better than her, but they're both kind of. Actually, no, I think she might go up here. Yeah, and then Yori. Okay, Yori. I think she's like a similar level normally to Mutsuki. I wasn't actually gonna add Yori, except if it wasn't for that comment, but she seems to have like a foot fetish, and yeah, that was so funny. So I'm gonna put her like. I think I'm gonna put her here. Yeah, it's pretty funny. I think, yeah, that's it. I decided that's how it's gonna be. So, I'm gonna do a last rearrangement of the A to C tier before deciding on best girl from the S tier. Let's see. So we've got... Yeah, I think she can be near the top of A tier for sure. She can be there too. She can be there too. Yeah, they all can be there. I think though, yeah, I think I'm putting her above. Don't know if I'm putting her above. She's there just because she's very cute. Yeah, so far I think I'm okay with this so far. Yes, yeah. I think I'm okay with this. Basically, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think my judgment is reasonable for what for my own, what I think personally. So, yeah, I think A to C tier are currently okay. So for now, they're okay. Let's go to S tier. And I do want to first directly select the best girl or first rearrange them in order. Let's start rearranging. So, Holo is very good, but is she top of the top of the top? Maybe. So I'm going to put Riss near the end. I love her, but I think she's near the bottom of S tier. This girl also kind of goes... She's awesome, but she's not that... there's some heavy hitters up here. Tinashe, I think she can stay next to Holo. I think if I read the light novels and I was rating Tinashe from light novels, maybe I'll enjoy her more than Holo. Like, I really love Tinashe, but Holo is kind of like more universally like character. So yeah, Holo for the moment edges it out. Megumin. I think I personally currently like her more than Tinashe for the moment. Iris. This season, just this season. No, I still like Megumin more. Iris, then she can stay here. Nina, I think she is she's competing there. They're up here. Both of them are up here. I'll decide whose best girl will be decided later. Let's keep going. So Neffy. Neffy goes up here in the top discussion as well. I mean, actually, though they're still in the discussion. Actually, I'll be honest. Like, okay, no, Tinashe. I think I cannot, in good conscience, put her as best girl because of the anime. So, I think she might be out of the discussion, but she's still quite high up here. Let's see, Livia. I think Livia is fine here. Yeah, no, here. Let's also put her over Tinashe. Emilia, oh my god, she's had an amazing arc. I want to put her like somewhere near the top as well. I don't know the exact order of any of these right now. I'm just sort of like ordering them. I'm kind of know the order of some of them, but like I'm trying to figure it out. Mina, unfortunately, like we haven't had... So Mina and Tinashe, I kind of like them for similar... Well, not similar. They're not exactly the same kind of personalities, but like design-wise, they look very similar with the black hair. And, you know, they're both badass and it's very strong. I like them for similar reasons. I guess I think I might like Tinashe slightly more from what I've seen, but yeah, I like them both. Kikoru, before, like when I first saw her, I liked her less than Mina. I think right now I kind of like her a bit more than Mina. I think it's still less than Tinashe though. Yori, I love her. I think she's great, but I think she doesn't edge out on any of the characters above her. So yeah, I think the bottom half of this tier list is more or less correct. But what about the top half of this tier list? I mean, the top half of this S rank, S tier. Let's see. So we got... So, I mean, they're technically all in the discussion for best girl. But I need to pick one. And I have to pick her soon. So who will I pick? I've got... okay. Option A. Complete mental train wreck. Girl failure affectionate in the best way possible. I love her. She's amazing. Nina. Best character development of the anime. Emilia. Absolutely banger story arc. Like character development arc. She's awesome. She's amazing. Holo. Just Holo. Nothing more needs to be said. She totally deserves best girl as well. Oh man, this is so tough. This is so... I wanted to pick one. Maybe I will change my mind. And I'll just, you know, it's difficult. It's so difficult. Megumin, I think she can be out of contention for best girl. Like, she is amazing, but this season she doesn't stand out incredibly much. So it's like, it's alright, So Megumin, I think maybe this is the cutoff. Let's look at Livia and the others. Yeah, okay. I cannot put them best girl yet, I don't think. Tinashe, as I said, also I cannot put her because, the anime kind of. If once I read the light novel, maybe I'll have a different opinion. But right now, I don't think I can put her at best girl. Livia, she's hilarious. I kind of want to put her above Megumin. So these top 5 kind of have can have a same order. Oof, I kind of put all 5 of them up there. Should I? And the whole point of this stream was to do a singular. The whole point of the stream was to do just one, to crown one best girl of the season. But they are all so good. I think I'm gonna put all of them. I think they all deserve it. All 5 of them really carried this season for best girls in general. I'm sorry, I changed my mind. I was gonna put only one, but I cannot. These 5 are unbeatable. In terms of order, I think, what can I do? Let's see. Oh, it's so difficult. It is so difficult to pick an order. It is incredibly difficult to pick an order. I'm just like randomly scrolling them around. I don't think I'm not consciously doing anything here. Oh, I cannot. Okay. It's so difficult though. I think this is the order. I think this is it. This is the final order that I've decided for best girl. For both best girl, like the best girls, and the S tier girls, and the A tier girls, and the B tier girls, and the C tier girls. There you go. There you have it. I will now quickly just hide my browser so that I can save without accidentally leaking my data files. Save or download? Let's see. I wish to download image. And then I'll log in to save to my profile. Does it save my... Okay, I saved it. Good. Can I save it to my profile? Best girl... Okay, wait. Of anime 2024. Of spring anime 2024. Completed on stream. Save. Okay, I saved it. Cool. Nice. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Well, this is it. Let me just actually find that image. Is it in my downloads? Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's in the wrong download. Whatever. Anyway, let's open this up. Let's show it up on my stream. Tier list complete. Image file. Open. Okay. There we go. I'll put you behind me. But there we go. So this is... wait, this image, wow, it's... Okay, no, I don't need... There we go. This is the complete, finalized image. Finalized tier list. There we go. It was a 2-hour stream of me deciding who's best girl, and this is what I decided. I'm not 100% on it, though, I think, actually. I might want to... Wait, can I change things? Remix this list. Oh, I can remix it. Yeah, I can change it. This is what my initial... yeah, I mean, the only thing I could maybe do is like, yeah, the slight movements if I do anything. So I think for the most part, this is it. This is the finale. This is what you have been waiting for. And this is what, yeah, I've showed you. So I hope this has been interesting. Anyone else who has a different opinion, feel free to, if you want to type in the live chat if you're still here, or if not, if you're watching this VOD, you feel free to write a comment and say what you disagree with or what you agree with. This is my personal tier list, my opinion. I'm really enjoying all of these anime that I'm watching though, except, you know, the ones I dropped for reasons that I already explained. So yeah, that has been me, Trago, and this has been Spring 2024 anime best girl tier list. I might do a best boy tier list next weekend or something. I might try like some more tier list kind of streams. We'll see. You know, it depends. We'll see how it goes. But for now, this is it. So I shall say goodbye from me, and see you all next time. And sorry, I don't have my BGM in the way. I can add it. Wait, let's see. Where is it? There we go. You still hear my BGM in my outro. Goodbye.